Minasan konnichiwa und willkommen. And today I'm doing another vlog. But this time it's about my awesome experience in New York. I was I was there for most of August of this year. And so much has happened during those couple of weeks in New York. First, I spent a couple nights at the Plaza Hotel, one of the most luxurious hotels in New York City. And $1,000 ain't bad for a visit to the Plaza. AKA the Big Apple, AKA the land of opportunity, AKA the city that never sleeps. Like that Frank Sinatra song. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it. Anywhere, it's up to you. New York, New York. 'Cause they were actually playing that song at the Plaza. And for my complimentary breakfast, I I ordered a good amount of room service, being 4 plates full of pancakes, blueberry, mind you, easily the best out of all of them, that and pumpkin spice, 4 heaping plates full of turkey bacon, easily the best bacon in town, 4 things of oranges, and 4 bowls full of cereal. 2 of them being Captain Crunch's Crunch Berries, and the other 2 being French Toast Crunch. Easily the best out of the Toast Crunch cereal lineup. Très bien, merci. Muy bien, gracias. Molto bene, grazie. During my first day at the Plaza, there was actually a grand ball that night. And some lady asked me to dance, and I gladly accepted. I didn't know her name, but I know she was a strawberry blonde wearing a beautiful bluish silvery gown with long silver gloves, silver shoes, and a black choker. Absolutely gorgeous. And Tim Curry was actually hosting that particular ball that night. Like, oh, Mr. McAllister, and how are we this morning? Have a lovely day. What's the matter? Store wouldn't take your stolen credit card. Let's see what the police have to say about this. New orders, boys. You're going to Fern Gully, and I want you there by morning. Well, you gotta work harder then. Double shifts, no breaks. And make sure you've got plenty of oil. Then, after that event was finished, I went back to my room and requested supper. My supper for my first night was actually good quality Chinese food, with some Japanese sushi and German schnitzel on the side, along with some Swedish lutefisk and Brazilian brigadeiros, and elegant French baguettes mixed with Mexican chocolate. Très bien, muy bien. And for dessert, a good quality blueberry apple cherry pie. Yum oh, as Rachel Ray says on 30-Minute Meals. During my second stay in New York, I went to the Metropolitan Opera to see Mozart's The Magic Flute. It was just absolutely amazing because everybody was so moved by it, and so was I, because I'm a huge fan of Mozart. Then a huge, huge hardcore fan of Tchaikovsky. And speaking of which, the Metropolitan Opera was actually doing a double feature where they had Mozart's The Magic Flute and then Tchaikovsky's Swan Lake, known in Sweden as Sponyon, but in Japan it's Hakujo no Mizumi. I was really enchanted by Tchaikovsky's iconic music, especially the waltz. Then after I was finished at the Met, I went out to dinner at the largest New York McDonald's. I had a 40-piece McNugget, 2 large fries, and a large Sprite. Obviously better tasting than Starry, which is basically PepsiCo's equivalent to Sprite and 7-Up. Muy delicioso. And then after that, I went to an ice cream parlor that had millions of different ice cream combinations. So I ordered a chocolate ice cream bucket with cherry cheesecake chunks, because I love chocolate and cherry combined. You know, those chocolate covered cordials. Then I went back to the hotel, to my room, and I requested the waiters to put on The Lion King for me. Like, everything the light touches is our kingdom. Zazu, take Nala home. I have to teach my son a lesson. Simba, I am very disappointed in you. I know. You could have been killed. You deliberately disobeyed me. And what's worse, you put Nala in danger. I was just trying to be brave like you. I'm only brave when I have to be. Simba, being brave doesn't mean you go looking for trouble. I thought kings weren't afraid of anything. I was today. Then, on my third day in New York, I went to the AMC in that area. The largest AMC in the country. And they were actually showing 20th Century Fox's The Sound of Music, known in Spain as Smiles and Tears, but in Mexico it's The Novice Rebel. 2 different translations. Like, when the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Or, doe, a deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun, me, a name I call myself, far long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread, la, a note to follow, so, tea, a drink of jam and bread, that will bring us back to dough. Instantly a classic, especially with the ballroom sequence. Especially when Liesl did that elegant curtsy. Absolutely beautiful and just so graceful. It's a shame that Charmian Carr is no longer with us, but her legacy lives on. Then after my trip to the theater, I went out for pizza at Lombardi's. And trust me, Lombardi's has really amazing pizza, especially their pepperoni and plain cheese. I went with the pepperoni. What? I love pepperoni pizzas. I know this might sound weird, but sometimes I like adding marshmallows on top of pepperoni pizza. Absolutely divine and simply to die for. Molto bene. Then I went to a basketball game. It was the Wisconsin Badgers versus the Denver Nuggets. And the Denver Nuggets were just simply striking the competition. Because I love me some Denver Nuggets. Then on my fourth day at the Met in New York, I went to a crafting show. And there were lots of nice ladies selling plastic canvas tissue box covers, like the ones I'm making right now. You know, to sell for crafting shows here in the good old Dairyland. That was pretty much my only activity for the day. But thankfully I went to Little Tokyo. And they got some really amazing food in Little Tokyo. Then Koreatown and Little Italy. Everything from the Japanese sushi to Korean kimchi to Italian spaghetti. You know, spaghetti bolognese. Then some really good quality lasagna that Garfield would even approve of. Like, there are plenty of people who'd love to have a cat, especially one who's as adorable as me. I envy those cats. Odie, now where did he go? I don't believe it. These letters must be like 50 years old. On my fifth day in New York, I went to Times Square. Trust me, the nightlife in Times Square is just absolutely crazy. Especially with all the partying and all the different cultures from around the world. From Germany to Japan, and from Sweden to Brazil, and from South Korea to Italy to France to Thailand, and from Spain to Mexico. Gracias. Then they got some really good quality Mexican food. Then some good pad thai from Thailand. Then one of those Japanese ramen houses. And trust me, they got some good Ichiraku ramen, like the one Naruto Uzumaki eats. Okay, this should be it for the video for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, comment. And as always, amigos, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, sayonara, adios, and arrivederci. And make sure you click that bell icon so you'll get notified when I upload new videos. And I'll be back with another video shortly, so stay tuned. Then I recommend Mia and Ricky from A Cinderella Wish. Hello friends, Mia and Ricky. Today we are at Disneyland. Woohoo! Yeah.